the very first thing you can see is I've got a center section down the middle of the back with two 8-line sections, one on the right side, one on the left side. And I'm combing those sections down so I can cut the new outline, the new length for the rest of this haircut. This is going to be the guide for the outline for the length for the rest of this haircut. You can see I'm holding the hair there in my comb. And I'm going to establish the length here on the right side. And then I'm going to establish the length on my left side. Once we've got the length all cut in, then we can address the layers. But I'm going to work my way up the head, taking A-line sections first, until all of the outline has been completed. So let's cut the outline first, then we'll address the layers next. All right, so now I've taken another A-line section, combing that hair down. You can see the guide underneath. By combing a section down and looking at the section underneath, you now know how short to cut the current section. So by using the underneath as my guide, I will be able to match every section I take to make sure that my hair is all one length when it's all said and done, of course, until I start layering it. Alright, so now that I've got the left side all done, it is time to do the right side. I've taken another A-line section. Not a whole lot to explain here because I'm just going to do the exact same thing I already did on the left side, which is take these sections, comb them down, use the underneath as my guide to know how short to cut the current section. Alright, so now that the outline has been completed, it is now time to cut in some frame the face layering. So you can see right there, I've got the section which I'm holding in my hands and then working my way up, cutting in the layers right here on the right side. Once I've completed that, I will do the same on the left side, and then we will do the interior layers throughout the rest of the haircut. Alright, so now I am cutting the layers here on the left side. Basically the frame the face layers here on the left side. And once this is all done, we will do the interior layering throughout the interior of the haircut. Alright, so now it's time to do the layering through the interior of the haircut. You can see I've got a section in the middle of the back, which I'm combing straight back and basically cutting in that very first layer, which is the guide for the rest of the layering. I'm going to complete the layering on the left side, and once I've got that all done, I will do the layering on the right side. Alright, so now it's time to do the layering on the right side. You can see I've got a section here on the right side, combing that back to that very first guide that I cut in the center back, which is going to be the guide for all of the layering throughout the rest of the right side, as it was for the left side. So, complete the layering. Once the layering's all done, we will blow dry the hair, cut the bangs, and then we'll wrap up the haircut. Alright, so you can see the hair is dry now. I'm basically cutting the bangs. I'm just taking my comb, holding the hair in my comb, and then simply using the scissors to cut the desired length. Once I've cut the desired length, we're going to layer through the bangs. You can see right there, I'm lifting the bangs up, layering them. Very close to how you layer the bob, right? You just kind of lift up those sections. And then we're going to chip into the bangs to make them even softer. Alright, so right here you can see I'm just kind of chipping into the bangs to soften them up right there. And that will give the bangs more of a softer look versus a blunt look. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to ask or comment in the comment section below. Ask any questions, I should say. And don't forget to subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you guys so very much again for watching.